Yesterday, on 8th death anniversary of my father, while the normal rituals were going on, far too many of my father's friends who are alive, they came and visited, and they were talking to my mother, reminiscing all the good days, good time, and spent with my dad. And I was quietly listening. I was surprised how insensitive I was. And I was not aware of those beautiful moments because too busy in something else, chasing life. My priorities were different. While I was listening, suddenly I remembered a small incident. Many, many years ago, when we were living in Jhansi, young kids, when I was pretty young, and one day I was, for some reason, on a threshold, uh, was feeling too damn depressed and sad. So my father, what he did in the nearby in a vicinity, we were staying in cantonment. Uh, there was a Sarvatra Hall, artillery Rajman's cinema auditorium. So they used to show an English movie once in a week. So I was sent there for a change. When I went there, and it was amazing what I saw. The movie, uh, the name I remember was Wilder's Our Town. It's an old English movie, and the story was very amazing. I still remember because I can relate today what was it and what how the hell I uh, just simply forgot and did not follow. The story goes the magic of the Wilder's compassionate wisdom switched on a light in the dark room of my mind even then. And today again it opened, did the same thing. This story goes, it happened that late in the movie, there was a character, Emily, a girl who had a very short life and had died in childbirth but was allowed to return to earth to relive her 12th birthday. For the first time, Emily really saw her mother and father in their simple goodness and love for her, and could not realize the myriad small details which made up our daily lives. Unable to bear the loveliness and pathos of this long forgotten day, she suddenly called out. It goes so fast. We don't have time to look at one another. Take me back up the hill to my grave. But first, wait, wait, she says. One more look. Goodbye. Goodbye, world. Goodbye, Mama. Goodbye, Papa. Goodbye to clocks tickling in the house. Goodbye to Mama's garden sunflowers. And new iron dresses lined up in the wardrobe. Goodbye to hot baths. Goodbye to sleeping and waking up. Oh, Earth, you are too wonderful for anybody to realize you fully. And do any human being ever realize life when they have it? No. Every second, every minute. An answer is simply no. We don't realize what is happening now at this particular moment because we are preoccupied with something else which is yet to come, that is tomorrow. Right, my friend, right then and there, I too saw how fast life goes, how we really do not take the time to look at and know one another, to appreciate the rain and winds as well as the sunshine, to accept the disappointments of and defeats which grace since they make the achievements and the victories count. All simple things in my life became its true beauties. The reasons for my discouragement and depression becomes unimportant, absolutely irrelevant as the time pass by. They are still, they still are. And I made a conscious effort now to realize life, every minute of it. And from this day on, do you think what I'm saying is sense? Then try it. It's surprising. It will be surprisingly rewarding. I remember a book in a similar context which I read it a few years before, and the name of the book was The Joy of the Senses. Joy of the Senses, is about Japanese culture. Do you know that in Japan you may be invited to a monsoon viewing party at which no conversation is expected. You merely sit in a subdued but elegant surrounding and watch the moon rise and stretch your appreciative abilities. What a beautiful festival. We don't even ever think of it. The Japanese, of course, in their controlled appreciation of nature, go to some extremes that could well seem bizarre in the West, or in my country or somewhere else. The Joy of the Senses book says the Japanese, they have the parties to watch and celebrate the fall of the first snow of the winter. The suddenly different aspect it gives to the countryside, the softening of the contours, the celebration in changing the quality of light and shadow. They go out to the country on a summer night to listen, not comment on anything, just listen to the something called insect music, the insects chirping, the noises, the birds noises. They listen and they celebrate, no commenting, just enjoy. In army, I remember once in northeast in Shillong, I was there. It's again a hill area, and the Khasis, the tribe stays, all kinds of northeastern tribes, they come and congregated in Shillong. So in a NCC directorate, we had a party where all ladies sat around in a reverent hush while pieces of different kinds of wood were carefully brought to a glow over a charcoal brazier and then handed over around on a separate trays so that each of us could smell them. We caught the subtle difference after just after 10 minutes. You could understand and caught the subtle differences in the fragrance of peach, cherry, pine, balsam, and other woods. My friend, we must not miss these passing moments. Each minute, each second is important. Make the most of it. Live life. And there should not be a time when somebody will be telling the story. And this movie, Wilder's Own Town, the grief of Emily, of returning back to the world and lamenting and crying, regretting that she must go back to the beautiful earth and relive these moments and enjoy these moments again. Each and every minute is precious. Don't lose it. Thank you very much.